Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only, the UK assassin, Chris Lovejoy. Chris, first of all, um, I'm aware that you were evacuated from the fires over in America. Are you safe? How's everything?
I'm safe. The family's safe. All is well. I'm in South Beach, Miami. Some good weather, some good fresh air. Getting to it.
Good to hear. Let's get into the action then. A lot of heavyweight talk, and got to start off at the big breaking news over here in the UK. I'm sure it's translated over to American that Tyson Fury has announced his retirement from the sport. We've seen Tyson do this before. What's your reaction to his retirement?
First off, congratulations on his retirement. I got the pleasure of sharing the ring with him in his camp for Schwartz. He's been a good thing, good person, good example for a boxer. He's took it to the heights that a lot of people has and won't go. So as far as when he got going, I wish him the best. I don't know if he's firm just based on he's retired a few times before, but he also hasn't retired off of back-to-back losses. I think his biggest payday. So big payday, two losses. I don't know. Let's see how this next year go by. Maybe he might come back. I don't know. I mean, it might be a bigger bag on the table if he fight Joshua. Who knows? He's a fighter, and it's hard for us to really, really be done with fighting. So I think he'll be back.
In terms of yourself, I keep seeing this poster of yourself and Shannon Briggs. Is that the case? Is that who you're taking on next?
Yeah, we got an exhibition going. It's pretty much agreed on both ends. Funds have been sent to escrow, so the money's secured. It was out of the UK and Dubai. So now we're kind of leaning towards more UK, somewhere in London. And yeah, that's what we got going, man. So I'm training for that. That'll be mid-April. I got a tune-up fight in Mexico, February 22nd. So I'm working, man. I'm back.
Just sticking on Shannon Briggs, what challenges do you expect to get from him in that exhibition fight?
No challenges. Easy fight for me. Easy payday. You know, no win for me. No loss or draw for him. I think it'd be good to share the ring with him. Let him move around, get him a little payday. He can go off into the sunset. But I'm still rocking, bro. Ain't no challenge for me. You know.
I'm pretty sure I saw a post saying that Shannon was open to having that fight with Vladimir Klitschko. You trying to put an end to that?
Well, like I said, those two different things. Like I said, I'm not really trying to put it into it. If he does that, if that's a sanctioned fight, more power to him. I
Mm.
believe ours will be not sanctioned as an exhibition. But if he gets that fight, that'll be good for both of them. I like Klitschko, and we're talking about Vladimir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vladimir was retired a while ago. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from his end saying that he's coming back for that fight.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know who Shannon's speaking to on that.
Well, Chris, you got the nickname of the UK assassin. Who's on your radar in 2025?
Anybody in the UK? You want to be specific?
Absolutely.
Number one on the hit list is Joe Joyce. He's been there for 6 years. Yeah, he's been there for 6 years. That's number one. That's number one hit list. Number two, Dave Allen. Arch enemies. I don't think he'll give me a challenge, but I do think he wants to fight. I do think he will fight. Unlike Johnny Fisher and Nathan Gorman, those guys are just straight PUSSIEs. They don't even want to fight. They're scared. Johnny Fisher's been exposed. He turned down a fight for me because he said that he didn't like how my exhibition match went. He wants a real fight. Well, you got your real fight and you got your chin exposed. And now your fake hype is gone now. You'll never reach the top. They shouldn't even give you a W. You're done. Next person you fight is going to attack your chin. He knows this, and that's why now I see why they avoided me. Everyone had him demolishing Dave Allen, and Dave Allen ought to be ashamed of himself. Dave Allen should have stopped Johnny Fisher. And like I said, Johnny Fisher in his camp, they don't even want to get a rematch. It's sad. So who knows when he's going to fight? Who knows he's going to fight next? But yeah, that's the list, man. I mean, number one, Joe Joyce. Number two, Dave Allen. I mean, I'm not really chasing, not really wanting a Johnny Fisher fight. I just kind of wanted to just end his career. He's no challenge for me. He's done. He has a record for nothing. So, and he doesn't, he doesn't want to fight. He's not going to come to fight. He's not durable. So, I mean, I don't know if they want to do it. We'll do. That's the easy payday for me, man. Easy win for me. But I don't think that they want to do that. I think they have to go get someone who's like 4-12, for a tune-up fight for him. It's a sad you only got 10 fights, you're getting tune-ups. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what they're going to do with that kid, man.
Let me give you a little bit of pushback. Did Johnny not show heart and chin in getting up and going through to the final bell of that fight?
Yeah, he showed heart. I mean, he had no chin because he got hit with some little baby punches, man. I got hit baby punches. I mean, if Dave Allen had any type of dog in him, he would have stopped Fisher. He had the opportunity to stop Fisher a few times in that fight. But he's just going through. He's just going with the motions, man. So he's crying in the ring about the decision and looking upset. Like you had the opportunity to stop the kid, man. So there's no one to blame but yourself. But as far as Johnny goes, he definitely showed heart. I never say he didn't have heart. I just say he can't fight. He doesn't have a chin. That's been exposed. So I mean, let's see where he go from here. From here.
So you've mentioned about your target of Dave Allen. How likely is that to happen? Of course, that was a fight that could have happened a few years back.
Well, I don't know if he has a promoter right now. I mean, what it's looking like is this, man. I got my own money. I got enough money. I could just probably, link up with a promoter out there and just put the money up, make it happen, just to make the fight happen. I don't know if he has a promoter out there. I think he's been on B side, just kind of, doing his journeyman thing. Let's see. But the money's there. I got the money to put up. If they want me to come be a promoter in the UK, I come be a promoter. You know how much it costs for the bond and license fees and all that stuff. I do want that. I really, really want that fight. So whatever it takes to do it, I got the money to bring it. And I got a team who got 10 times more money than me who want to see it happen. So I don't know. Like I said, the money, like I always said, the money won't be a reason why these fights don't happen. The reason why these fights don't happen is these emotional managers, emotional promoters. Johnny Fisher living with his daddy. His daddy don't want him to move out of his daddy house. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff, all these other factors are in the way. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I've been trying to fight these dudes forever, bro. I'm still 21-1. Like I told these guys 3 years ago, I said, bro, I could take off 2 years ago. You guys will never catch my record. You'll never catch up. So, I mean, we'll see how it go. Shout out Danny Vega, my promoter over there. He got some connections. He got things going. And he's in contact with everybody who we need to be in contact with. My main thing around me is to keep dropping. I've dropped a little bit of weight. I'm about 30, 40 pounds down. I'm feeling good. I'm getting some good sparring. I just talked to Mahmoud Char yesterday. He's going to get the rematch with Kubrat Pulev. So, depending on how the next few months go, I'm going to go back to Austria and help him out with camp, get some more shape. But I'm just working, man.
Well, congratulations on that weight loss and getting into that shape. You mentioned the other fighter from the UK that you wanted, that being Joe Joyce. You put him number one on your radar. Why is he the number one on your radar?
Well, he's always been an easy win for me. He's always been a target for me. I've caught that guy out a long time ago. I know his previous manager, Sam Jones, a good friend of mine. Shout out Sam Jones. He's doing some remarkable things in boxing right now. So that's how that connection came. But I met Joe Joyce in Vegas, face to face. Had a little face off. I got to really size him up in person. He's a good guy, but he's not a good boxer. So that's another easy win for me. I mean, Joe Joyce has a fight coming up with no opponent. Like, who is he going to fight? So, like, this stuff is pretty simple, man. It's only a few active heavyweights in the UK, and none of them really want to fight each other. So, I mean, who is he really going to fight, man? You're going to fly someone over from somewhere else with a terrible record, or you can fight me. I mean, who's more suitable for Joe Joyce with the same height, same size, same age? I got a better record than anyone he's going to fight. What's up? Let's make it happen. So, I mean, I don't know, bro.
I saw the headline, haven't had a chance to check it out, but on Boxing Social, when you spoke to them, you'd mentioned that you received an offer to fight Deontay Wilder, who's now gone the direction we believe to fight. Is it Curtis Walker? What can you say? What can you say to the offer that you received for Wilder?
Well, yeah, it's probably the same offer. So what they do is they call around a few people and see who will fight, who's available, what's going on. I got one of those calls. I guess the guy Harper probably got the same call. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have a record like mine. I mean, I'm sure they want to sell this thing, a believable fight. I mean, that dude has walked out the ring and fights before, so I don't know. But like I said, I'm up for it. I'll let them know, no hesitation. You ain't got to call me no more. Send me the contract. That's the easy fight for me. We ain't got to negotiate nothing. Send the contract, we do it. They said they call me Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So we'll see how it goes. If they call me, I'll be ready. If not, I'm on to the next. I don't never put all my eggs in one basket. I'm working.
Harper, my apologies if I got the name wrong. Yeah, I just want to ask you, Chris, whilst I've got you here, we just saw the press conference for Dubois versus Parker. Who are you backing in that one?
I got Parker. Daniel Dum Dum Dubois, he just can't really get right. He has no real skill. Pretty durable chin. Art is kind of questionable. But I don't think skill wise he can mess with Parker. I think Parker be too much for him. I think Parker be too much for him early in the fight. You know, I don't know about a stoppage, maybe so. Let's see what Parker we got coming to the fight. You know, he's really showed up in some fights. In some fights he's not showed up. Let's just see. Either way I go, I got Joseph Parker. Unanimous decision.
I don't know if you saw the press conference, but Joe was sort of annoyed and he put it on Dubois in the sense of he seemed to be annoyed by when Dubois took to the ring after Usyk versus Fury 2 and called out Alexander Usyk and said, "Look, you're overlooking me a little bit here." Did you get that sense from Joe?
Um, when Joe called out Dubois,
Yeah, for storming into the ring to
well,
confront Usyk.
my thing is, it's like it's a bad look when you're calling out someone that you've beaten. You usually call out someone who's beaten you. Call out somebody who you haven't fought yet. You beat them already. So why are you calling out someone that you beat? It doesn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you beat them, keep going. You know. So like I said, I don't know. He might be looking for a payday. Who knows? That might be a good payday for him. They're both for Frank Warren, I believe. Is Joe still with Queensberry?
Joe, no, he's with Gold Star, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, go. It seems like all the promoters are kind of getting together at this point. Making fights happen. I remember 3 or 4 years ago, a lot of promoters wouldn't even fight certain promoters' fights.
Mm-hmm.
So boxing's changing. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. Like I say, I would like to see it, you know. But I mean, I just can't see him calling out someone he's beaten. Did he beat him twice?
No, Usyk beat Dubois once.
I'm talking about Joe Joyce.
Oh, Joe Joyce. Yeah, Joe beat Parker. Joe Joyce beat Joe Parker once.
No. What I'm saying is that were you saying that? I thought the question was you was asking me about Joe Joyce.
No,
Oh,
Joe
you were talking about
Parker.
Joseph Parker.
Joe Parker was an
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh, so that's why I started saying what I was saying. Calling out someone you've beaten. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so Joseph Parker said he's being overlooked by Dubois.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would you storm into the ring when you got a fight schedule with another heavyweight that you might not beat? So yeah, I thought you were saying, because I remember months back, Joe Joyce was calling out Daniel Dubois.
Hmm.
So that's why I said, why are you calling out somebody that you've already beaten?
Got
But
you.
you were talking about Joseph Parker, you called him Joe. Okay, so yeah. I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, you got a fight scheduled up, a serious fight. You know, is it for a belt, for a strap? Anyone else got any belts?
It's the IBF heavyweight title.
Okay, so you got a 12-round championship fight coming up, heavyweight fight coming up, and you storming the ring calling someone else, you got to fight a month later. It just don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, he got to get it together, bro. I don't know what type of publicity he's doing. If he loses this fight, it's going to be a joke.
Hmm.
Because they're going to say, why are you storming the ring worried about something else when you got a fight coming up, a real championship fight coming up? So he has to win this fight, man. He's going to be a laughing stock. I mean, like I told you, my nickname for him is Dum Dum. That's his name. So that was dumb.
Let me get your read on another American heavyweight boxer over in America, that being FA Jagba. He's rumored to be facing Martin Bakole. Do you think he can beat Martin Bakole?
Nah, nah. I think it'd be a good fight though. Styles make fights. I believe that what's his name again?
Bakole,
No, the other guy.
a Jagba.
Yeah, Jaguar. Um, he'll definitely bring a different type of style to what Martin has seen before. Um, I think Bakole be too much for him. You know, I think he'd just be too much for him. Ajaba hasn't really showed the true skill. He's just like he doesn't move his head, no real defense. He'll be someone who stands in front of him. You know, Bakole's not going to just stand right there in front of him. And Ajaba himself don't move his head himself. He ain't got defense himself. But I've seen him get hurt plenty of times. You know, by people who never really can't hit hard. So yeah, I see him getting stopped.
And last fight, one of your prediction on is the big fight between Zhilei Zhang and Ajit Kavel. Who do you think gets their hands raised in that one?
Ajit, beat a friend of mine. He's a pretty good fighter, man. Zhang is a big guy, big strong guy. He's definitely gonna come to fight. He has a chin, but not too much good defense. That's a toss-up, man. I mean, you know, it depends if they're coming to fight. It's just gonna hit that body. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to take a pick, I would take Zhang.
And Chris, I'll leave the final word with yourself. If you want to leave a message to any and all heavyweights who you're targeting for 2025, what do you want to say to them?
Joe Joyce is a buster. Dave Allen's a buster. Johnny Fisher's a buster. I'm the UK assassin. Prove me different. I want all the smoke. See y'all soon.
Chris, looking forward to it. Thank you for speaking to Seconds Out, sir, and I'm sure we'll speak soon in 2025 again.
All right, bro, let's get it.